Healthy air for all groups of people. The area is highlighted here in red, so not much change from what we were seeing around this time yesterday. A lot of orange pushing into the James River Valley, much of central and western North Dakota as well. That's where we're seeing unhealthy air for some groups of people, those with underlying health conditions. It's not only here in the valley that we're dealing with the poor air quality. Take a look at this. All the things that you can do aside from staying indoors and closing your window, you can close off a room and run a portable air filter. With your air conditioner, you can set it to recirculate the air and use a high efficiency filter. You can also make a DIY air filter as well. Meteorologist Lisa Green did that this morning. You can find that story on our website, valleynewslive.com. In the meantime, smoke will be improving into the weekend just in time for Fargo Blues Festival. Looking to be a great time. We're going to take a look at your full weekend forecast coming up.
Thank you so much, Summer, for that update. And it's also
the weather is overall shaping up pretty nice for Blues Fest as well. Temperatures near 80 tomorrow afternoon, but still dealing with some wildfire smoke and haze. We'll go over that forecast here in just a couple minutes, along with your full weekend weather planner and a few chances for. Welcome back, everyone. Filtered sunshine continuing to kind of blanket our region as the wildfire smoke just doesn't want to budge. We'll continue to see the smoke and periods of poor air quality all the way into Saturday. Decreasing smoke from the south to the north during the day on Saturday. And by the time we get to Sunday, chance for some rain, maybe a little bit of thunder, generally on the North Dakota side of the Red River. Next week, the air quality alert for our Minnesota counties continues until 5 o'clock on Saturday. We'll continue to see the air quality in the red category, which we've been seeing pretty much all day and yesterday as well. This is unhealthy for all groups of people. Looking at your near surface smoke forecast, we've got some higher concentrations right now in the Southern Valley, and that'll continue into this evening. That starts to dissipate a little bit and lift back into the Northern Valley for tomorrow afternoon as we have a little bit of a southerly wind tomorrow. We'll continue to see that southerly wind into Saturday, pushing more of the smoke back from the south to the north. Looking at satellite and radar, we've got generally quiet conditions, and that's what I expect for the rest of this evening. Mostly clear, aside from the smoke, temperatures into the low 60s by the time we get to 11 o'clock tonight. Not a lot to show here on your first alert forecast. A couple of clouds by tomorrow morning. Otherwise, we are still expecting a lot of sunshine. By tomorrow evening, a bit more cloud cover across the Southern Valley. Chance for a few rumbles of thunder to our south and west. Then that clears out as well. Temperatures tomorrow morning, most areas going to be in the 50s, a couple of 40s, 48 in Roseau, 47 Bemidji, 48 in Wadena, 55 in Fargo, 59 Devil's Lake, 58 in Oaks. Tomorrow afternoon, still seeing a lot of 70s, but a few more inching into the lower 80s, such as Fargo and Grand Forks, 81 degrees, 75 in Alexandria, 79 Devil's Lake, 78 in Bemidji. So shaping up to be a pretty nice Friday before a couple of those rain chances return into this weekend. We're not going to see any widespread rainfall. Going to be very hit and miss, widely scattered, not only this weekend, but throughout next week as well. There will be a few chances for some thunderstorms, but at this time, there's no one day that's really standing out more than the others that we could see more, again, widespread storm potential. We'll highlight the days that we're expecting some rain and some thunder coming up here in your 7 and 11 day forecast. And temperature wise, I think you'll like what you see. Still some good news on that front as well. That's all coming up right after the break. Heading into the weekend, temperatures upper 70s to lower 80s. We'll still see some smoke hanging around, though. Again, that air quality alert in effect until 5 o'clock on Saturday. Sunday, some clear air. We may still be seeing some hazy skies. We also have a chance for some thunder. Again, mostly on the North Dakota side. Minnesota side looking to remain on for major storm activity. So that's a nice change.
Yes, that is a nice change. Thank you so much, Summer. I'm looking forward to hopefully having that rain kind of come and clear out some of the smoke.
Yeah, clear things up.
Exactly. And up
believe it or not, today is the last day of July. So let's take a look at August climatology in Fargo. We start off the month with an average high of 83, and please excuse my typo. The average high is not 878, it is 78 degrees. 59 the average low to kick off the month, and on average in Fargo we see 2.6 inches of rainfall. A few chances to some low and mid 80s.
Thank you so much, Summer. It looks like August is getting ready to be a really good month.
It should be, yes. Fingers crossed.
Yes. Have a good one.
Captioning is a public service brought to you by.
And still seeing the smoky skies. That has not changed basically all week long and will continue into the weekend. The latest air quality index in Grand Forks, 182. That is inching closer to the very unhealthy category. And in fact, Red Lake Falls a little closer to 190. Here in Fargo, 154, which is in the unhealthy for all groups of people. You can see additional air quality alerts in effect as well. So it's not only impacting us here, again, in the Red River Valley. North Dakota does not issue those air quality alerts. So why have we been so smoky? We've got high pressure that has parked right over us and flows clockwise around a high pressure system. So it's bringing in smoke from Canada, pulling it down and then pushing it right back in. And we'll continue to see that high pressure for a few more days. So in the meantime, here's a few things that you can do. Stay indoors, close the windows, and there's a few things you can do to create your own DIY air filters. Meteorologist Lisa Green actually put together a little explainer. You can find that on our website, valleynewslive.com.
You have to look for that. Thanks, Summer.
We still have some smoke in the upcoming days, but the Fargo Blues Festival kicking off tomorrow. Temperatures approaching the 80-degree mark. A little bit of south wind should kick a little more of that smoke to the north. However, we're still in and out of poor air quality. We'll go over the latest smoke forecast and your full weekend weather planner right after. Thursday evening, inching closer to the weekend. Here's a check of your first alert headlines. The wildfire smoke has been dominating our weather headlines all week long and will continue to bring poor air quality into this weekend. As for the weekend, by the time we get to Saturday, we'll see gradually decreasing smoke, and Sunday brings our next chance for some rain. Next week, we've got periodic chances for rain and even some thunderstorm chances as well. As for the smoke in our region, that category, and that's exactly what we're seeing. And then again, it extends all the way down almost to St. Louis, not quite. St. Louis in that unhealthy for some air quality category. But this wildfire smoke from Canada really impacting many of us here in the Midwest. So as I mentioned earlier, we've got high pressure sitting over us, and we've got a clockwise flow around the high pressure. So you're seeing these plumes of smoke kind of following that same path. This high pressure looms for a few days. So another resurgence of those moderate levels of near surface smoke through Saturday morning, and then we start to see improvements throughout the afternoon and evening. Satellite and radar showing practically nothing. It's a nice quiet evening. Clear skies. We're at 60 right now here in Fargo. Clear skies, light winds. We'll see some areas again by tomorrow morning dipping into the 40s and 50s. But looking at your first alert forecast, a couple of clouds through the overnight hours, but that's about it. Heading into tomorrow afternoon, we see a little bit more cloud cover to the south and west, a few more showers and maybe some rumbles of thunder as well, but most of that stays clear out of our region. For tomorrow morning, temperatures 48 in Roseau, 47 Bemidji, 55 in Fargo and Wahpeton Valley City as well, Jamestown too, 50 degrees, Grand Forks and Thief River Falls. 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon on your Friday, getting ready to kick off the weekend. Temperatures in the 70s and low 80s, so warming up a little bit more from where we have been throughout most of this week. More rain chances are right around the corner. By Saturday, they'll be isolated to widely scattered, just a remnant shower or two. By Sunday, we have a bit better chance, especially on the North Dakota side of the river, with a few more periodic chances throughout the work week. So let's take a look. Your first alert forecast shows on Saturday, again, a stray shower maybe, but Sunday evening. This is now 7 o'clock. Better chance for rain on the North Dakota side. By the time we get to Monday, looking at some scattered to maybe widespread showers. This isn't a high resolution model, so it kind of overgeneralizes the area that could see rainfall, but that continues into Tuesday morning. Another chance into Wednesday as well. So near daily chances for rain and some thunderstorms. Could see some stronger storms at times. It's a bit too soon to really pinpoint those days. Looking here at your 7-day planner. Tomorrow.
Temperature wise, let's get the smoke out of here.
Yeah.
Great.
Kick the smoke out.
That'd be nice. Thanks, Summer.
Heading into the weekend, I know a lot of us are taking advantage of the last few weekends before school starts. Maybe you're headed to the lake. If you're filling up on your way, why not get a free car wash as well? You get a free one at PetroServe on Fridays. All you gotta do is purchase 8 gallons of gas. As for your forecast, if you're getting a car wash in the morning, dry, still smoky, and will be smoky throughout the entire day. Heading into Saturday. Yeah, getting kind of dry.
Thanks, Summer. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night.